This is going to be your weekly chakra energy check-in. If it's meant for you, it's meant for you. We're going to take a look at the energies you may be feeling throughout your chakras. So in the comments, please let me know your zodiac sign and your word of the day, word of the week. How are you feeling? I know there's a lot of tension in the air, anxiety, anticipation, and I'd like to extend my thoughts and my prayers to everyone affected by Hurricane Milton. I can't even imagine. I hope everybody's safe and well. Now, today in particular, astrologically, we are going into Jupiter retrograde, which basically means we're going to be rethinking, reevaluating our growth, you know, where we've been. It doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing, but there is an energy that says, you know, you're going to be reflecting a lot. Now, on top of that, on the 11th, we have the end of Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, and that is a relief because it's been dipping in and out for a while, and eventually we are going to be moving into Aquarius, which is going to be a huge shift and change, and you can feel it in the air. You know that everything is changing. You know, so let's take a look at some overall themes and messages for this reading today. And we have here wasp spirit. Sometimes life stings. Ouch. Yeah. You know, it's never easy. We don't like the stings, but we do get through them. We persevere and hopefully we learn, right? Let's take a look at the chakra energy cards here and see what comes out. And we have brilliance, discover your sparkle, shine bright like a diamond, right? So let's take a look at a Four Agreements card. I've been really enjoying these cards lately. The book is fantastic. If you're looking for something to give you a lot of deep thought, I highly recommend it. Let's see what this card says. Okay, eliminate gossip. I'm a huge believer in this. I always tell people, be very careful the energy that you consume, the people that you're around. People who love to gossip, they'll gossip about you too, okay? Misery loves company. Let's see what it says on the back here. It says, making assumptions is a setup for suffering because usually we gossip about our assumptions. We make assumptions and believe we are right. Then we defend our assumptions and try to make others wrong. Wow, deep talks for sure. Okay, so let's take a look at the Chakra Wisdom Tarot here, which has all the different colors of the chakras or energy centers in the body. And it doesn't even want to wait. You know, the root chakra, the base, is telling us we need a lot of strength right now to build a strong foundation. It's very hard when we feel shaky or, you know, things are coming at us from every angle or we're being stung. We've got to have the strength and the courage to make our way through. Okay, so let's clarify that energy with these oracle cards. And we have childhood, innocence, playful, growing, friendship, lightness of being. You know, here's the thing. We want to be an energy that says we love life. You know, it's hard to love life when life stings. But at the same time, there are positives to everything. With light, there is dark. Dark, there is light. We have to look for the positives. We have to have perspective, you know, even when times are tough. We have to count our blessings every single day for what we have. And death and rebirth. There you go. We're going through, again, a massive transformation and change. So let's see what else we need to know here. Let's take a look at, oh my goodness. Oh, and you guys know how I feel when cards go flying onto the floor because they're not easy to grab. Pardon me, you're gonna have to give me a second. Oh, the drama. But again, minor in comparison to what could be. So 2 cards went flying, and look, it's the World, completion of a cycle, and the 10 of Wands, burdens, mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally exhausted. How many of you feel that way right now? You got the weight of the world on your shoulders. Oh, the sun just came out. Oh my goodness, I don't know if it changed on the camera. I wasn't really looking, but all I can say is when I said that, the sun just started to shine, and I see this cute little squirrel on my balcony. You know, the squirrel energy is actually, yes, a bit of worry and anxiety, but it's also being prepared, you know, because squirrels, they squirrel away their nuts, you know, they prepare for things. I think this energy is basically saying we have to put an end to the burdens. We have to let things go. We got to move on. We got to go to the next level. The burdens just don't do anything for us, you know, only bring us heartache and pain. And there's the repairman. So there you go. We need to repair, fine tune, heal, fix the things that are bogging us down, so to speak. Okay, what else do we need to know here? And the fish, resources, investments. This could also be your finances. If you're feeling frustrated about your finances, totally understand. You know, these are tough times. I was actually filming some readings this morning, and I saw some very common themes, you know, a lot of stress, a lot of emotion, burdens, constant burdens. You know, at what point do we say enough is enough? And I think that there are some people, honestly, that have said, that's it, no more, I'm over it, can't do this anymore. So let's take a look at the solar plexus, which is our personal power. And we have Two of Swords. You have a decision to make, and I know what you're gonna say as soon as I say you have a decision to make, I'm pretty sure. Are you in the old, are you in the new? And for those of you that have asked, you know, like, what do I mean by that? It means, you know, Kelly of yesteryear would do this. Kelly of today would do that, meaning I would not do what I used to do anymore. I can't. In good faith, I cannot do those same things because they didn't serve me. Yeah, I learned a lesson. That's why I wouldn't do what I used to do, right? So you have a decision to make. Do you want to fight the shift? Do you want to be an old energy? Do you want to do the same old, expecting different results? Or do you want to make some changes? You know, do you want to find your sparkle? And that may mean leaving behind some relationships, friendships, whatever, connections that just don't serve you. They burden you. You know, it's very hard to maintain connection for a very long time. You know, sometimes people, you know, grow apart, or some changes happen here and there, and it all depends really on the energy and perspective. And so this is the tools. I want you to know that you have all the tools you need to make the changes. You just have to implement. You've got to put yourself out there. And let's see, the Falcon, rising above. I've seen that card nonstop today, actually. You'll probably see it when all my readings come out. You'll be like, oh my goodness, I've seen this card a million times. You've got to rise above. You've got to trust your intuition. You know, especially when making a decision, you've got to make sure that you're trusting yourself. You know, rise above it all. Rise above the gossip. Be above that kind of behavior, because negativity and gossip only bring you down. Let's take a look at the heart chakra. What do you need to know about matters of the heart? Death and rebirth. You're going through a change, and it hurts. It hurts. I don't know how many of you are feeling the pain right now in your heart, but just know that it will get better, and this too shall pass. And actually, let me just give a side note here, because I think it's really important to say it. And that is, in the readings that I was filming today, there was another consistent message. I feel like there's people who are afraid to ask for help, afraid to talk about what is hurting them or what pain they have. I just want you to know that you're not alone. There's always somebody that you can go to. Tomorrow's always a new day. Everything will be okay. Okay, so just make sure that if you're feeling the pain, that you feel it to heal it. I know that sounds cheesy, but every day's a new day. Okay, so there is a lot of death and rebirth happening. And it's almost like, you know, think of when the caterpillar goes into the cocoon. It has no idea that it's going to come out a beautiful butterfly. Like, I think the story goes that it basically thinks it's dying, you know. Think of like Dark Night of the Soul, if you've ever been through that, or, you know, any kind of tower moments, you know, it's terrible. We can't sugarcoat it, but the beautiful butterfly does come out in the end. And there's the broken vase. A lot of people are feeling broken right now. Crisis. Maybe some of you feel like you've taken a couple steps back. And look, it's okay to have moments where you take some steps back. It's not the end of the world. You know, you are going to be resilient. You are going to make a change. It's natural. It's human. Give yourself some compassion. You know, I think that we're so easy to help others, you know, in the sense of like we're so easy on other people's mistakes, yet our own, oh my goodness, you know, we're so hard on ourselves. Give yourself some compassion. And oh, this card was flipped over. Ladybug, a vibrant, abundant life, happy, comfort. See, look at the opposite, like the death and then the rebirth. The death is the, you know, you're broken and you've got to repair, but then there's happiness and vibrancy and balance and wishes coming true. This is what we strive for, right? Like, this is where, when people say to me, Kelly, will I ever find love again? Of course you will. Of course you will. I don't doubt that, so why do you doubt it? If you're using the word will, just as a side note, I haven't said this lately, but if you're saying the word will is a question word. That means you doubt it. Will I find love? Will I find my soulmate? Will I be happy? Will I get that job? Will I insert blank? Whatever. Understand that you're doubting yourself. Of course you are. You have to believe that you will. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes consistency, but you can absolutely achieve anything. So let's take a look at the throat chakra. What is needed to be communicated? And the devil, somebody's restricted in their communication. I saw that card also a lot today. There's definitely people feeling held back and afraid. And there's the baby energy. There's brand new beginnings here. It's almost like we're afraid of the new beginning, even though we crave it. We want it, you know? And two cards, the man and the chariot. You know, masculine energy is moving forward. Now, there could be a man in your life, or this could be you, that needs to move forward. And this energy, the triple energy here, by the way, around the devil that says, gotta move forward, gotta communicate, gotta be clear. Words have to match the energy, right? Super, super important. Okay, let's take a look at the third eye, intuition. The Fool, see? Trust, take a leap of faith, don't worry. I know that's easier said than done, but worrying does absolutely nothing for you. Waiting does nothing for you. Overgiving does nothing for you. I will repeat that as many times as necessary because those are very important and valuable lessons. See, there's the eclipse. We've had, oh my goodness, this eclipse energy has been very transformative. It's been hard. Oh, there you go. See, there was the confirmation. There's some work going on my street right now. So today filming has been a little bit tricky. If you've heard it in my videos or you do in the next few days, it's because they're doing some work here. But, you know, eclipse energy is bringing things out into the open, revealing things that maybe you didn't realize, you know? Let's see. It can also be union. Okay, as in the sun and the moon coming together. There could be something new in a relationship, possibly, but it takes work. And that's another thing today I was talking about in my videos. It takes work. Relationships are not easy. This is something that takes time to build and to communicate properly. We got to sweep away the old stuff in order to have the new. How do you get new things if you don't clear out the old? It's like phone storage. How do you bring new memories into your phone with videos and pictures and conversations if your phone is filled with junk of the past that is only taking up space? Now let's take a look at the the crown chakra, the downloads. There you go, the download right there, right into you. Ace of Cups, brand new emotional beginning, filling your own cup. It's about damn time, okay? Honestly, pardon me, but it's about damn time. And you should be fired up and say, it's my time. I've had enough. Enough is enough. Let's see what else we need to know about that. The cake. Oh, my goodness. You know, if you know the cake analogy, you know. If you don't know the cake analogy, you can search it on YouTube with my name and cake analogy. If you are on Instagram or TikTok, it's pinned to my profile. Look, the cake analogy is a very profound lesson. And if you just go read the comments, you'll see how many people identify with that situation. We've all been there, I promise you. But the cake analogy basically says that you got to get to the top of the cake. You can't worry about anybody else. You can't pull anybody up the cake. You have to give yourself the love and the support. And when you're in good energy, when you get into inner union, you get into union with another person. That's when it comes to you. You celebrate. Wow. Deep, deep, deep reading today. Okay. And with that, the Archer, you're going to take aim. Plain and simple. Are you ready? Take that aim. You're not going to miss. I know you're not. Because at this point, you're tired of the same old. You're ready for the new. Wow, wow, wow. All right, let's take a Power of Surrender card here just to see what we need to surrender or surrender to. And we have here, surrender frustration. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Absolutely. Absolutely. Surrender to divine timing. Sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. Trust the process. Man, if you could see me roll my eyes right now, and if you know, you know, it's a little tease of mine where I remember when it was said to me many years ago by somebody, trust the process, Kelly. And I rolled my eyes thinking, what does that mean? Well, I certainly know now, and I share it with all of you. You can't try to control things. Trust the process. Live your life. Get to the top of the cake. It's yours. You can celebrate it. Again, I really hope this resonates with you. Please give me a like, a comment, a subscribe. It really helps me with the algorithm and helping people to find my videos. If you'd like to do a personal reading with me, the link is in my bio. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I wish you all an amazing day.